What if I told you Shohei Ohtani is chasing another home run while quietly battling an injury? The next few minutes might completely change the way you look at his incredible season. The Los Angeles Dodgers entered their road matchup against the Minnesota Twins with a familiar face leading the lineup, Shohei Ohtani serving as the leadoff designated hitter. Fans around the world were focused on one big question: would Ohtani launch his 17th home run after being held quiet in the previous game? But as exciting as another home run would be, an even bigger story was unfolding behind the scenes. Following the Dodgers' previous game against the Baltimore Orioles, Ohtani was seen receiving ice treatment on his left knee, and cameras even caught him walking with a noticeable limp. Although manager Dave Roberts reassured reporters that the situation was not considered serious, it was enough to make baseball fans wonder whether the superstar was pushing himself too hard. Ohtani has been dealing with discomfort in his left knee for several weeks. Earlier in the month, inflammation forced him to leave a game early against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he even missed the following contest against the Chicago White Sox. Despite those setbacks, he quickly returned to action and continued playing at an elite level. In fact, he even delivered another outstanding pitching performance during the Rays series before continuing his offensive production. That ability to perform through pain is exactly what has made Ohtani one of the most respected athletes in professional sports, but it also raises an important concern. Great players often hide injuries because they never want to let their teammates down, and Ohtani has repeatedly shown that kind of mentality throughout his career. Adding to the emotional roller coaster, Ohtani also stepped away briefly from the team to celebrate one of the biggest moments of his personal life. He announced on Instagram the birth of his child, receiving congratulations from teammates, players across Major League Baseball, and millions of fans worldwide. It was a reminder that even global sports icons have important moments away from the baseball field, and balancing family with the demands of a 162-game season is never easy. Personally, I think the conversation shouldn't only be about whether Ohtani can hit another home run. The bigger question is whether the Dodgers are protecting their biggest investment for the games that matter most. Seeing him limp after a game is far more concerning than seeing him miss one swing or one home run. His competitive nature is incredible, and knowing Ohtani, he could probably still send a baseball into the stands even while playing through pain. But that's exactly what makes the situation risky. Because he continues producing at an MVP level, it's easy for everyone, including fans and even the team, to believe everything is fine when his body may be telling a different story. If I'm the Dodgers, I wouldn't hesitate to give him extra rest whenever it's needed. A regular season victory in June or July is valuable, but it doesn't compare to having a fully healthy Shohei Ohtani in September and October. Championships are won in the postseason, not by exhausting your best player during the middle of the season. The Dodgers have enough talent to survive a few games without him, but replacing Ohtani when the playoffs arrive would be nearly impossible. His combination of elite hitting, leadership, and game-changing presence simply cannot be replicated. As fans, we all love watching towering home runs and highlight reel moments, but sometimes the smartest move isn't asking a superstar to play through pain, it's making sure he's healthy enough to dominate when the season reaches its most important stage. Ohtani has already proven countless times that he can overcome adversity. Now the Dodgers' biggest challenge is making sure they don't ask too much from the player who gives them everything every time he steps onto the field. References: MLB official game reports and injury updates, Los Angeles Dodgers press conferences with manager Dave Roberts, Shohei Ohtani's official Instagram announcement regarding the birth of his child, and official MLB game summaries covering the Dodgers vs. Orioles, Pirates, White Sox, and